Welcome to our channel. If you have a stock you'd like us to analyze, please let us know in the comments below. Your support helps us create better content, so consider buying us a thanks to help us upgrade our equipment. Today we're diving deep into AGM Group Holdings Inc, NASDAQ AGMH. We'll break down the recent explosive price action, analyze technical indicators, and discuss what could happen next. If you're ready to see this stock from every angle, let's get started with a comprehensive technical analysis of AGMH. AGM Group Holdings Inc has caught the attention of traders everywhere. In this video, we'll put AGMH stock under the microscope, examining its recent price movements, volume surges, and technical signals. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just curious about the latest market action, this analysis will give you a clear picture of what's happening and what to watch for next. Let's begin by looking at the general overview and trend of AGMH over the past 3 months. Over the last 3 months, AGMH's price action has been nothing short of extraordinary. Starting from around $2.59 in late June, the stock traded in a narrow range between $1.76 and $3.21 through August, showing limited volatility. But everything changed in September. September 19, AGMH skyrocketed to close at $10.34, a staggering increase of over 480% from its August lows. This dramatic shift from consolidation to a parabolic uptrend suggests a fundamental catalyst or speculative interest is driving the gains. The final week's price action was explosive, and the trend has clearly shifted to a powerful bullish phase. Volume tells a story all its own. For most of the period, AGMH's trading volumes were modest, ranging from 50,000 to 500,000 shares. But on September 10, volume spiked to over 11 million shares, coinciding with a price jump to $2.32. The real fireworks happened on September 19, when volume exploded to over 207 million shares as the price soared to $10.34. This massive volume validates the price move and signals strong institutional participation. The on-balance volume, OBV, confirms accumulation, while the Chaikin oscillator, though negative, reflects the extreme nature of the move rather than distribution. Let's talk moving averages. The current price of $10.34 stands well above all key moving averages, signaling an extremely strong bullish trend. Short-term averages like the SMA 5 and EMA 5 are closest to the current price, reflecting recent acceleration. Medium-term averages such as SMA 10 and EMA 10 are far below, confirming the strength of the intermediate trend. Notably, exponential moving averages (EMAs) are consistently above their simple moving average (SMA) counterparts, emphasizing the extraordinary momentum of this advance. This alignment of moving averages is a classic sign of a powerful uptrend. Momentum indicators are flashing extreme strength. The MACD is well above its signal line with a positive histogram confirming bullish momentum. The RSI is deep in overbought territory at over 91, and the Money Flow Index (MFI) is also extremely high. Interestingly, some stochastics readings are in oversold territory due to the extreme price jump, while shorter-term readings are more neutral. The Commodity Channel Index (CCI) is exceptionally high, indicating strong momentum. These readings suggest the stock is in a powerful momentum phase but also hint at potential exhaustion ahead. Trend indicators confirm the strength of AGMH's uptrend. The ADX is above 33, signaling a strong trend, while the Arun-Up is at 100, showing a dominant bullish phase. The parabolic SAR is well below the current price, supporting the bullish thesis. Volatility is expanding, with the ATR and NATR both showing increased ranges. The Bollinger Bands reveal the prices trading far above the upper band, highlighting the extreme momentum and potential for continued volatility. These indicators together paint a picture of a stock in a high-energy, high-risk phase. Moving average is a technical indicator that smooths out price data by creating a constantly updated average price. There are different types, such as the simple moving average (SMA) and the exponential moving average (EMA). EMAs give more weight to recent prices, making them more responsive to new information. In AGMH's case, the EMAs are leading the trend, highlighting the stock's recent momentum. Understanding moving averages helps traders spot trends and potential reversals. Linear regression offers insights into the trend's strength and sustainability. For AGMH, the regression slope is positive, confirming the uptrend. However, the actual price is far below the predicted value from the regression model, resulting in a significant deviation. This suggests either an anomaly or the start of a new trend phase that the linear model can't fully capture. The extreme deviation reflects the parabolic nature of the recent price movement, and traders should be cautious when relying solely on linear models in such volatile conditions. Linear regression is a statistical method used to model the relationship between a dependent variable and one or more independent variables. In stock analysis, it helps identify the trend direction and strength. The slope indicates the trend, while the R-squared value shows how much of the price movement is explained by the trend. In AGMH's case, the R-squared value suggests only about half of the price movement is explained by the trend, highlighting the impact of recent volatility. Looking ahead to the next trading day, the technical setup suggests a higher opening. With AGMH closing at its high-end momentum indicators at extreme levels, bullish sentiment is likely to continue. However, overbought conditions could trigger some profit-taking or volatility. A reasonable opening range is estimated between $10.50 and $11, with the possibility of an initial spike higher followed by consolidation. Ultimately, overnight news and market developments will play a key role, but the technicals point to a volatile session ahead. AGMH trading above all moving averages, these averages now act as dynamic support levels. The nearest significant stack support is around $230.45, the previous highs before the surge. The upper Bollinger Band at $6.13 has been surpassed, signaling an acceleration phase. Since the stock is at its highest point in 3 months, there are no obvious historical resistance levels above the current price. This puts AGMH in price discovery mode, where resistance will be formed dynamically as the price advances. Price discovery is the process by which markets determine the price of an asset through the interactions of buyers and sellers. When a stock reaches new highs with no historical resistance, it enters price discovery mode. This means prices can move rapidly as new resistance levels are established in real time. For AGMH, this phase can bring both opportunity and risk, as volatility tends to increase and price swings can be dramatic. Given the distance between the current price and the nearest support, any pullback could be significant. The recent breakout point around $4.38 may act as support if tested, while psychological round numbers like $12 and $15 could serve as future resistance. Intraday, expect wide price swings as the market digests the recent move. Traders should be prepared for increased volatility and rapid changes in direction, especially as new resistance and support levels are established. Average true range, ATR, gives us a sense of potential price movement for the next day. With an ATR of 1.4757, the estimated high could reach $11.82, while the low might drop to $8.86. However, given the current momentum, actual swings could be even wider. The ATR tends to increase during strong trends, so traders should be ready for larger than normal moves and be cautious about position sizing and risk management. Average true range, ATR, is a volatility indicator that measures the average range between high and low prices over a set period. It helps traders estimate how much a stock might move in a given day. Higher ATR values mean more volatility. In AGMH's case, the ATR is elevated, reflecting the recent explosive price action and signaling that traders should expect larger price swings. The bullish scenario, AGMH continues its upward momentum, potentially reaching the $12 level or higher in the near term. Volume would remain strong, validating the price increase, and overbought conditions might persist without a significant pullback. Moving averages would continue to rise, providing dynamic support. This scenario is typical of momentum-driven stocks, where strong trends can last longer than expected. Neutral scenario would see AGMH enter a consolidation phase around current levels, possibly between $9 and $11. Some profit-taking would occur, but buying interest would emerge at higher support levels, preventing a deep pullback. Volume might decrease during this phase but could pick up again on the next directional move. This scenario allows the stock to digest recent gains and build a base for future moves. The bearish scenario, AGMH could see a significant pullback due to extreme overbought conditions. The stock might retest support levels around $6.07 or even lower. Volume would likely decrease during the pullback, indicating a lack of strong buying interest at higher levels. This scenario could see a quick mean reversion before the longer-term trend potentially resumes. Overbought conditions occur when a stock's price rises rapidly and technical indicators like the RSI or MFI reach extreme levels. This often signals that the stock may be due for a pullback or consolidation as buyers may become exhausted. In AGMH's case, multiple indicators are in overbought territory, so traders should be alert for potential reversals or pauses in the uptrend. Monitoring volume is crucial for assessing the sustainability of AGMH's advance. Sustained high volume on up days suggests strong buying interest and validate the trend. Conversely, declining volume during pullbacks or consolidations can indicate a lack of conviction among sellers. Watch for volume spikes at key psychological levels, as these can signal the start of new moves or reversals. Psychological price levels, such as round numbers like $10, $12, or $15, often act as magnets for price action. Traders tend to place buy or sell orders at these levels, which can create temporary support or resistance. For AGMH, keep an eye on how the stock behaves around these key levels, as they may trigger increased volatility or reversals. With AGMH in a high volatility phase, risk management is more important than ever. Consider using stop-loss orders to protect your capital and avoid oversized positions that could lead to large losses. Be prepared for rapid price swings and don't chase the stock if it moves too far too fast. Remember, preserving capital is key to long-term success in volatile markets. Parabolic move refers to a rapid, accelerating price increase that forms a steep upward curve on the chart. These moves are often driven by speculation, news, or a sudden surge in demand. While they can offer big gains, they also carry high risk, as reversals can be just as sharp. AGMH's recent price action is a textbook example of a parabolic move. Markets, news, and company-specific catalysts can quickly change the outlook. For AGMH, keep an eye on any announcements, earnings reports, or sector news that could impact sentiment. Overnight developments can influence the next day's open and set the tone for trading. Staying informed will help you react quickly to new information. As AGMH moves into uncharted territory, support and resistance levels will be formed dynamically. Watch how the stock reacts to intraday highs and lows, as these can quickly become new reference points for traders. Dynamic levels are especially important in momentum-driven markets where historical data offers limited guidance. Mean reversion is the idea that prices tend to move back toward their average over time. After a sharp move like AGMH's recent surge, there's a higher chance of a pullback or consolidation as the price reverts to the mean. This concept helps traders anticipate potential reversals and manage risk during extreme moves. With so many indicators in overbought territory, it's important to watch for signs of reversal. Look for bearish candlestick patterns, volume spikes on down days, or breaks below key moving averages. These signals can warn of a potential change in trend and help you adjust your strategy accordingly. While short-term moves can be dramatic, it's important to keep a long-term perspective. AGMH's strong trend could offer opportunities for patient investors if a meaningful pullback occurs. Use technical levels to identify potential entry points and don't let short-term volatility shake your conviction if your analysis supports the long-term trend. Sum up: AGM Group Holdings Inc. is in the midst of an extraordinary bullish trend, with technical indicators confirming both strength and risk. The stock is in a momentum-driven phase, attracting significant attention from traders and investors alike. While the trend is strongly up, the risk of a sharp pullback is elevated due to extreme readings in momentum indicators and the parabolic nature of the advance. Stay alert, manage your risk, and keep an eye on volume and key price levels. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment with your stock requests.